Hey guys, how you doing? So what I want to try and accomplish with this video is I want to take you guys through how I was able to achieve the 31 pounds in 60 days. So you guys are all familiar with the journal, right? And but I did one extra step. I did this so I could track how I actually got those results that I achieved each month. And I'll show you guys quickly what I did here. And this is going to be invaluable for you guys to help track what you do from month to month. That way you're not going to have any guesswork on how to further accomplish your goals. So the journal is basically for keeping track of your workouts, on what days, your reps and your sets. You know, so like I'll give you a little example before we get into the, like for example, let's say here March 17th. We trained abs, calves, quads, and traps, okay? So I just want to make sure that that is centered properly. Okay, so 6 a.m. I had a coffee, 7 a.m. meal one, 9 a.m. workout. So you guys get the gist. 9 p.m. I had a meal. You know, there's your times to work, your times of the day where you worked out or when you ate. And then you have, say, workout one. I did calves and abs. I did a superset, and these are the number of reps and sets. So that's the reps, 28, and each one would be considered a set. Just to give you guys an idea. And then down here at the on the side are all the calories, right, that I had during the day, and then my total down here at the bottom, right here. Okay, so now you see what happens, what I keep track of in my journal each day. You know, I also put down notes, maybe how I'm feeling that day. You know, because it's important to do this, because when you see here my total calories is 2,000. Now, when I go to train my next day, where's my list? Give me 1 second, guys. Oh. I'm just trying to give you guys all the information possible so you guys can be successful, because so many times you'll hear someone online, you know, oh, I lost 40 pounds, I lost 70 pounds, but you don't know what they did to achieve that. You knew they worked out, you knew they started eating right, but you don't actually know what they did to achieve that. So that's what I'm trying to really accomplish with this channel. So I go back to what I was saying here. So this is when we're talking about the calories. So my total calories here, say for May 17th, was 2,006. Now my goal, I can still lose weight under 3,000 calories. My goal is to try and get under 2,000 every day. Now, if I'm over 2,000, that's going to dictate what I train on this day and how many sets and how hard I'm going to train. So if I'm at 2,000 this day, well, okay, well I know it's going to be my training will be medium intensity, which means I'll do 5 to 10 sets. Now, if my total calories here that day were like 2,700, maybe I'll make sure I get 8 sets in. I won't stop at 5. And then so on and so forth. So this day here, I did 1,654 calories. So on the 19th, there's no friggin' way I'll be doing 10 sets of the particular body part that I'll be training that day. There's no friggin' way. Just not gonna have the energy for it, right? So that being set aside, I'll show you how this is the body, the list for body groups. So I think I went over this in one of my videos, where this way you can keep track of which body part to train on. How to explain that? So if I here, look up here at May 1st. So if I do shoulders and biceps, you know, then I'm off, then back and traps. So I know day to day what body part I have to train, so I don't miss any workouts. Okay. And this way I know sometimes I'll superset something. So it's just an invaluable way for you to keep track of how your body parts, your majors and your minors. Like I call these majors, calves, abs, forearms are my minors. See that I track my calories each day, and I'll show you how this comes into play, this list here, in a second. Okay, so put that aside. So this is what I also do as well. Where are we here? Okay. So let's take, okay, this is for the yeah, previously was just to explain to you guys how I'm doing things, and now I'm going to get into the actual real-world results of the months of March and April, and what I did to accomplish what I did in those 60 days. So here we go. Okay, so here we go with the March, 1st of March. Now I'll remind you again, all the information about how many sets I did and how many reps per exercise and the way I ate and what was involved in each meal are in your journal. Now this is for these next two pieces of paper here, if you can see them. These two papers are going to tell me the results of how I trained and how I ate. So basically this is what the work we did, and these two sheets are going to tell us the result of all that work. Okay? So let's start with this here. So you see, I just showing you that previously. So for the month of March, make sure that's center. For the month of March, for the first 9 days, all I did was change my diet. I was tweaking my diet. I didn't work out at all. Okay? So I didn't keep track of the calories here or any no workout. So I kind of left that blank. So now we move to when we actually started training. So this is all our workouts. Okay, that's the split that we followed for major, minor. There's our cardio, and along here is all the calories we took in each day. Okay. So now we'll get to our result sheet for the month of March. So during the month of March, for 20 days, we took in 28,000 calories, okay? Our total weight loss for the month was 15 pounds. Now we achieved that. Oh, I didn't write it down here. I'll write it down here. Okay, I'll do it on the bottom. Okay. I'll just write here, because I didn't write it, I just naturally just do it. So I came up with the number of 2,000. I'll show you how to do that. So at the time of March 1st, I was 262 pounds. Okay. Now in order for me to lose weight, I need to multiply that by 8. Oh, let me get my calculator. Oh, I did it I did this equation for the month of April, and yeah. So I'll just put it on here for your records. So I go 262 pounds times 8 equals 2,096, okay? So in order for me to lose weight at 260 pounds, I multiplied it by 8, it gives me 2,906. So basically, I want to make sure that I'm in that zone, and if I do that, your body has no choice but to lose weight at 262 pounds, okay? So if I added up, if I divided the 20 days by 28,000 calories for the 20 days, I reached an average daily consumption of calories of 1418. So obviously I reached my goal of being under 2,000 every day, and the result of that is obviously 15 pounds. So that's telling me that what I was doing is working. So I will continue to do that into my next month. Now here, where you see, so there's no reason for me to change what I'm doing, because whatever I'm doing is working, right? So it's telling me, Scott, what you're doing, all your hard work and your diet, it's working. So keep doing what you're doing until it doesn't work anymore, and then you change it. Right here are my workouts for my major body parts. So my hamstrings, I trained them 3 times in 20 days. Biceps 2 times, shoulders 3 times, back 3 times, and so on and so forth. My minors, I trained abs twice in the 20 days. My calves 5 times, forearms, and so on. So I know I have a good idea of the work I put in to achieve the desired results, okay? So let's take a look at the month of April, because it was a full month, pretty much. It's just because the thing is, at the end of your cycle, your month, you know, you want to have the answers to all the work you put in, right? You don't want to be just like going by the seat of your pants and like, okay, should I stay with this program? Should I not? This way, you're not questioning yourself. You always know what the hell you're doing at the end of each month, and then you can properly analyze what's best for you going into the next month. Now, this is just like the beginner stuff. You know, down the road, like a year or two afterwards, when you start getting more anal about how your body parts are looking and maybe body parts are lagging, you know, but that's really advanced stuff, you know. This is just the basic stuff for you guys to start out with and to keep moving forward. You know, by the time it gets to, if you stick to something like this for a year or two, you know, you're going to learn a lot of stuff on the way. And there won't be too goddamn much that I'm going to, as far as advice that I'm actually going to be able to give, because by that point, you're going to be following and developing your own path and your own way of doing things, you know. But I really want to do this to show you guys, you know, how to get started, you know, how to get started to get results, and then how to organize your workouts so you can carry that through your whole bodybuilding and fitness career. So let's start off with, let's get on with our month of March. I really hope this camera's picking this up fine. We don't want to shoot this all over again. So here's our month of March. So here we go. These are all, there's my April all the way to the 31st. And every day shows what I did. So April 1st, I did my biceps, triceps, I did forearms, calves, and I took in 2,300 calories. So the results of all this work is on this piece of paper. So here's our stats for the month of April. Now in the month of April, we lost a total of 18 pounds. And how did we achieve losing 18 pounds through the month of April? Well, here we go. So 30 days, I consumed 43,978 calories. So that works out to average calories of 1,465 calories per day. Bam, we hit our goal under 2,000. The result of doing that, we lost 18 goddamn pounds. How did we come up with the, so in April, I lost with roughly 15 pounds the month before. So when I do my equation for this month, I have to reweigh myself and then multiply it by 8. So it still works out to about 2,000, less than 100 calories in the month before. But then, you know, this is, you know, yeah, you guys know what I'm fucking talking about. So obviously, whatever we did on the month of April worked because we lost 18 pounds. So let's take a look at how we did on how many times we trained. Our hamstrings, we got 4 workouts in. Biceps, we got 4. Shoulders, we got 3 workouts in. Abs, we got 15 ab workouts in, calves 9, forearms 8, cardio 8 sessions. So if you look back at my previous, the previous month, pretty much the only difference between this month and last month was I did a little more ab work and maybe 1 extra workout per body group for the month. You know, calves a little more, forearms a little more. But I was just kind of focusing on that because I wasn't sure at the time if my body part, I thought my calves and forearms could recover and my abs could recover between workouts. But I learned that no, because I'm only taking in 1,400 calories on average a day. I can't recover between those workouts. It's too much, too often. And the net result was pretty much the same as I did the last month. So yeah, there you have it. Now you know exactly from diet to training, everything you need. I've provided with you all the information that you could possibly need, I hope, to be successful in starting a program or whatever. You know, do you have to do exactly what I do? No. But what this does tell you is what it takes to achieve what I achieved. You know, so and hopefully showing you how to organize what you're doing. And it doesn't take that much time to do to organize this, guys. You know, but it's extremely valuable if you want to continue your progress into the future. So I really hope that all this information I provided you over the last 60 days is going to be very beneficial. I'm really hoping it will be. You know, most people might look at this and be like, holy fuck, man, this guy's just like getting anal out of control. But, you know, if you're going to put all of your time and friggin' dedication and discipline and sacrifice into taking on an endeavor like, you know, making your body healthy, looking good or whatever, well, it only makes sense to, you know, do it right, you know, and be organized. You know, I think that's all I want to say. Now I'm going to keep posting my log videos, and you know, like I did earlier in the month, I showed you guys what I did each day and stuff, just to show you that, you know, whatever, just to give you the information. I'm going to continue to do this. So what I'm going to try and do is every month, at the end of every month, we'll go through the journal, and then we'll go through the end results of that journal. Okay, so until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Crom, bless you, fucking Have a great weekend, guys. Long weekend, fucking beautiful out. Take care.